Today we have a head-to-head comparison with Orca Sioux City Root Beer.
And White Rock Sioux City Root Beer. Hey, this is our first time to do 4 mugs on the table at one time.
Right, because it's the first time we've actually ever done a comparison video.
Yeah.
So this was kind of neat because I actually had this bottle last year sometime.
Really? Okay.
Before we were like...
So you've already had a White Rock.
Yeah, I already had that. Have had that. And it's good. I liked it a lot. But I didn't know until, because we bought that box.
Right.
We found a box at World Market that had like 5 different flavors of root beer from Orca.
Yeah.
And I saw the label and I was like, wait, that label's different. They changed the bottle.
Yeah, this one has a white kind of stippled label.
Right. And so I went to the, there's a store in our area. It's called Back in Time Popcorn. And that's where I had it. I went back and I was like, sure enough, there it is. You know, so I tried it again. I still have yet to have the Orca version of it, which really they just have the rights to the recipe. And I don't know.
So white is on the right.
I don't know if this one's a twist top.
Yeah, it is. I just need to do it for you.
Possibly. See, I'm so weak. I don't know what
It's just weak sauce, David. White Rock's on the right for us. It'll be on the left for you guys.
It's got a good aroma to it.
Woo. White Rock.
So they both have the same, as far as nutritional facts, 160 calories. Total fat's 0. Sodium is 45 milligrams. Total carbohydrates is 43 Gs. Sugars are 43 Gs, so that's about the standard. And
Yeah, so this one has 160 calories, 0% grams fat. Sodium is 45 milligrams. Total carbs is 43 grams. Sugars is 43 grams. Protein 0 grams. Percent daily values are based on $2,000 calorie diet.
it's like $2,000.
Yeah. Serving size is 1 bottle. What do you know?
Woo! Okay, and this one is bottled under the authority of White Rock products.
So that's a licensed product from
Correct.
this product.
Correct, and that's why the labels are the same. They had to, Orca had to get the approval from White Rock to do their label.
There's definitely an aroma difference. Right off the bat, okay, left hand here is Orca, Sioux City. It's got this sharper flavor, or smell to it, I think.
Now, what's interesting is that this one,
The Orca.
no longer has the bubbles, and both this one and this one still have some of the bubbles.
Well, I just throw my bottle harder.
Well, that's true.
This is the first time I got to ever do
You
the
got to
throw.
throw the bottle.
So I threw the bottle at the beginning.
Coloration looks the same. And one of the things about White Rock is that they actually started out as sparkling mineral water. And they've been around since like 1871. So it's got like 6 years going now on it. So it's been around for a long time. And from what I understand is that they bottle with that mineral water.
Yeah.
So there is a difference there. And that, again, that's been around for 140 years. It's been a long-standing product, you know. From what I can gather, Sioux City didn't actually come into existence until 1987.
The Sioux City, Iowa?
The Sioux City brand of sodas, because they have other soft drinks other than just the root beer.
The White Rock definitely has like a mineral water-esque kind of base. Like it's not like the sharpness that I could smell in the Orca and couldn't smell in the White Rock is definitely like it carries over to the taste. There's a little bit of a sharpness in the Orca. The Orca is good though.
It is. It's very good. This one, the White Rock, definitely it seems a little minerally. Like it feels.
Have you had mineral water from like mineral
I haven't had
wells or
just
anything
straight,
like
no.
that?
I can't say that I have. It has a look to me. This one has a little bit more of a medicinal, like just a hint of like a medicinal kind of flavor to it, like a vitamin almost, or
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I'm assuming
like
that would be,
not like Pepto-Bismol medicinal
no,
or something weird like that, but like the mineral-esque or vitamin-esque kind of, like after you've chewed a vitamin C
Right.
up or something like that,
That's
and you have that
exactly what
little
I
bit
feel
of, yeah, Yeah.
That's exactly what I feel like I have going on with this one.
That soft presence of
Which I would think
vitality
would come from the water, right?
Yes. Yeah. Does that make this healthier? Because it has mineral water? If it's
Sure.
anything we can say.
Absolutely.
Anything we can say to say that root beer is healthy.
It's healthy. They both have a very good flavor. You can definitely taste the licorice in it. So I do like that darker.
Easy to drink root beers. Like really, no peak on the sugar or anything like that. There's more of an edge, in my opinion, to the Orca, which isn't a bad thing. That may actually pay off more in a float. I'm thinking, like the Orca may have a little bit more floatability than the White Rock.
Yeah, that's really interesting.
That's so cool.
You ready to score them?
Man, this is gonna be tough, but I am. All right, I've got my cards. What are we gonna do first? The Orca. This is harder than doing the other one.
It is,
isn't it? Just doing a single. So this is definitely harder. Do 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 do.
Okay. Ready to float?
On that one? On the Orca?
On both.
On both? Did you already score the White Rock?
Yeah.
Oh man, I was waiting. I was sitting there waiting.
No, I was getting to work. I'll sit back and drink some.
Yeah, why don't you just go ahead? You got more in your cup than I do. I am not ready to float. Thought we were going to talk about Orca and then talk about. All right.
So yeah, the history here is the White Rock. The White Rock, it's been around for 140 years. One of the things, and this is something you just find with just researching some of this old stuff, it's been kind of interesting going through the history of some of these companies. And White Rock, actually, where most people believe that Santa came from Coca-Cola, the whole red suit, white fur, the white trim.
Like the way he looks in Western civilization.
The whole jolly fella. Actually, after researching this, White Rock has used them at least 10 to 20 years possibly before Coca-Cola.
Oh, wow. So they put Santa in a red and white suit?
Yes. Yeah, and a lot of their advertising for their mineral water, they had Santa drinking the mineral water in a red and white suit. It looks exactly like the Coca-Cola one. So he predates Coca-Cola's red and white suit.
Red and white suit Santa. That's interesting. Who knows?
I would have never known that without
cool.
drinking root beer.
See, guys, life.
That's right. You learn a lot. So, all right. You ready to float?
Yeah, let's float. I'm ready now.
All right.
Man.
All right.
Like kings here.
Ready to
Kings,
float.
I tell you.
We're double floating.
Ooh. That was a nice chilled one there. Yes, that one didn't have the... Oh, no, it's got something. I like that. All right, white walk on the right, and then Orca on the left.
All right.
Cheers. Yeah.
Salut.
Salut.
All right. See how this does.
The White Rock is doing something crazy with that vanilla, man. Look at that.
Woo.
Look at that.
The bubbles are different.
They're huge bubbles on the White Rock.
This is like your normal foam froth. That man,
that's something special there. That's old fashioned.
them minerals are doing something.
That's a scientific explanation about it from Mr. David Anderson, aka Roots.
Am I Roots? I've actually had friends.
Of course, you're Roots.
Okay. I've actually had friends go, "Hey, Fizz," and I'm like, I don't know who. I mean, they weren't nicknames, but all right.
Hey,
you're the name of the show. But
you're always the one to like do the what's in the bottle, what's the history of the company.
well, it's just I don't know. It's always been something that's kind of, again, I'm not like a huge historian or nothing like that, but it's always interesting because I know these big companies come from small places usually.
Yeah,
you
we
know,
all do, yeah.
and especially in the soft drink area. And a lot of the time, it was even what we learning more and more. It's becoming more and more evident that it's just some guy needing to make some extra cash, or some guy who liked to play with his herbs and stuff. And what do you think I was gonna say?
It was 420 just the other day. Man.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Play with his herbs.
I don't.
That's gonna get edited probably.
I don't know. It's my show.
This is the most. These are the most legit looking floats
No joke.
we have had, dude.
Yeah. I mean, that's a thing of
Like,
art.
I want to
right there.
taste the froth by itself. This is the Orca froth. That's froth.
Look at those bubbles.
Look at that.
That's
They're monstrous. As if they could see it better. I don't know.
right. I don't know. If you
Look, and it's hanging on, dude. That froth is not going away.
Yeah, I was waiting for it to go down like normal and pour some more.
It's
but
got
it
great
looks like-
color
Yeah.
on them. It's got a great blonde color. This is
That's-
just 2 scoops, 2 small scoops, like a small round scooper of vanilla in each cup. Half a cup. I mean, this is like, it's like we're getting paid to do this.
It's old school.
Like, I don't want
floats.
to. I don't want to change it. All right, what to try first, man? Orca.
Let's do Orca.
That's a special float right there.
It's pretty good. All right, let's drink it.
That is a smooth float.
It's a very smooth float. It's almost like that's like extremely smooth.
Mm-hmm.
I was expecting actually a little bit more.
More edge. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I thought the Orca was gonna cut because it had the sharpness, but even that is super smooth.
So that's interesting, because like I can tell something's going on, and I can tell it's root beer, but it's not like the normal float at all.
I think the medicinal kind of taste of the Orca is a little bit overridden by some sharpness that comes from somewhere I don't know where when you're just drinking the root beer. But whenever you put it in the float, it does kind of has the same aftertaste to me that the White Rock Sioux City did. And that you get that little bit of finish that's like a mineral, vitamin-esque kind of a taste. It is a good root beer. Are you on the White Rock?
I'm sorry, I jumped ahead. I
You
couldn't
do
I
that
couldn't-
again.
I couldn't resist.
You're leaving me behind,
I had
man.
to go.
Oh, it's all good. We're enjoying root beers, man. Life goes on.
Such a weird experience. Honestly,
It's clean.
kind of at a loss for words.
Yeah. Like, how do we rate? how do we even
it's
rate
so
this?
different. Like, it's so. I mean, that's it. It is very clean. It's like, I don't want to say that it doesn't have much of a flavor, because there is a flavor. It's just not the flavor that I am used to at all. But again, it's not to say that it's bad. It's just, it's not the typical root beer float.
It's like a root beer that's not trying to be anything. You know, like,
I get what you're saying.
You know, you have those. I say, like, you have those guys that are like, I want to be a biker, so I buy all the stuff, and I talk like a biker, and I put my hair in a ponytail like a biker. And I wanna, like, they're trying to be a biker instead of just being a biker, right?
Yeah.
And like I think a lot of root beers and flavors that come out of root beers are kind of like, I want to be a root beer. I want to be this kind of root beer. And I think this has this, like, yeah, here I am, like, kind of attitude whenever you drink it. It's not really like trying to be any other root beer or
No,
any other
it's-
flavor that is out there, and it's so good.
All right, so
Wow.
I got to go back and forth.
I caught a weird edge
I know.
on the White Rock just now.
Yeah, that's where I've been kind of hanging out there.
Yeah.
it's throwing me up, but it's good. I'm liking it. I think I'm coming down.
You coming down on it?
On a number. It's kind of calculating in my brain. You ready?
I'm ready, man. This is gonna be a crazy town.
So, Orca, what you got?
I have for taste a 4.
4.
Yeah, because it was a solid root beer. So I think that there's some sort of sharpness. I don't know if their mixture of sugar to water or whatever ratio is a little higher or what.
I wouldn't think so.
Or their carbonation process may be different or something.
Because they're both 43 grams.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. There was just an edge.
Yeah.
However they got an edge.
Yeah.
Orca got an edge to theirs, which is fine. But I think the edge overpowers the mineral flavor a little bit. You can taste it.
Yeah.
It's there.
I have down at a 3.
You have it at a 3.
Just as it's a good clean flavor.
Yeah.
It's a decent root beer, but there isn't, to me, there wasn't any like wow factor,
Character to it.
Yeah, there was no development or anything. It was a good, solid, straightforward, just regular root beer.
I think.
Okay, so
that's
White
good.
Rock, what you got
White
for
Rock,
taste?
like, was an experience, and I loved the experience. And the experience was so strong, I gave it a 4.5.
Nice, yeah. For taste on that one, I actually went up to 3.5, and it was directly due to the fact that it had that mineral flavor to it. I really, really like that. And I was kind of even leaning more towards a 4, but again, it's just that to me the root beer flavor is just kind of this one taste, you know. But that mineral was good. That was really
good.
That was so unique.
Yeah, on Orca I have a 4.5 because that mineral flavor started coming out in the Orca after it was in the float, because the sharpness was off balance by the dairy or whatever in the ice cream, and it was a really good experience as well. So I think it was one of the best floats I'd ever had by a very modern company. If I had been offered at a restaurant, some strange town, this unique root beer float, and somebody had put Orca in that thing, and I drank it, I would probably have gone, wow, that's an amazing root beer.
Yeah.
And would always associate it with that place and my experience in that place. I mean, that's what we're talking about, is the roots of the situation and the impression you get and the special experience you have. So that was special. It was 4.5.
That's cool. For me on the float is 3.25.
So
it went up,
but not
a
that
lot.
much.
Because what's weird for me is that, to me, it was like almost nothing was going on.
Like there was no party for you.
Yeah, not much at all. I was like, am I floating with this? You know? But at the same time, as I drank it was getting better and better. You know? I love the presentation. I mean, the way that it foamed up, the way that it looked.
The reaction.
Everything was just absolutely amazing. The way the foam just stuck around forever.
Yeah.
I really think you could have displayed that all day.
Yeah. You know? Yeah, you'd have made mouths water all over the USA and other parts unknown.
But to me, again, just the flavor, it's good. It's solid. It tastes good. It's just it didn't. There wasn't any development. There wasn't anything that stood out. You know, it was just a good, solid, very clean flavor to it.
All clean finishes.
So 6.25 on Orca for me.
I gave it an 8.25 on Orca,
Awesome.
man. So I'm pulling you up.
For the White Rock.
White Rock on the
float.
On the float, I gave it a 5.
Wow.
Because it was that same thing I'm talking about. Strong presentation, strong reaction, unique flavor, and experience like I've never had before with a float or a root beer. And that, to me, is what Roots and Fizz is all about. So that's a 5.
For me, I went up to a solid 4.
Yeah.
Is again.
What were you on taste on that?
Very good. Taste is 3.5.
3.5. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good. That was a good float. A little too clean. I love the mineral, but I didn't have enough of the other flavors coming out
To identify it as root beer.
Yeah, exactly. Great, unique, like in and of itself, root beer, or not root beer, but a drink or float. I love it. I could go back to that easily.
Yeah.
As far as comparison to others, it was too clean. Yeah, and I really do think that a lot of it attributes to the water that they use.
Yeah.
You know.
And good on Orca for like recognizing that uniqueness and trying to do something with it.
And it's very similar. It's very similar. The only thing that is distinct to me is that I believe that one is straight from
the mineral
water that they get it from, and this one might just be.
We don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what the story is there.
So Orca, you need to tell us more about this product because we like it and we want to know.
Yeah.
So
cool.
All right. So is that wrapping up this episode?
I think that's wrapping up this
Cool,
episode.
guys. Stick around though for the next video coming up very shortly because we have to give David his punishment.
Yep. We
David.
decided here before we unveil. We decided that we wanted to give, because it's Roots and Fizz. It's to do a true review of the drink, that we're doing, and we want to give it its justice. We want to give the company their justice for doing what they're doing. We appreciate the history of finding out how they became the company that they are. I mean, if you're standing, most of these companies have been around since the 20s. Some of them even far earlier than that. So if you've been around for that long, you got something going on, and there's a story there. To me, it's each one is so unique,
Yes.
But I've already learned a lot.
I know.
Researching root beer. That's
Yeah.
it. And that's kind of crazy to me, but that's what's exciting about going into some of your roots is some of the excitement, some of the different things that come along with that, It's very unique. So we wanted to do the review video, but then we also wanted to do
The aftertaste.
The aftertaste is what
Yeah.
we're calling it. The Roots and Fizz aftertaste. And that's for more of the topical, the fun, the lighthearted. Anything could happen on that because just like with our experience with any root beer, it tastes totally different. Those videos, who knows what's going to happen.
Who knows what's going to happen?
We have a lot of things we want to do. And one of the things is the last video, I lost.
He lost the competition that we played, the game of Stratego. And so we get to punish David. I got to pick a very special punishment for David. So if you want to see what we're going to punish David with, stick around, go to the next video, the aftertaste, and we will see what David gets in this little box, which I have prepared for him.
All right. Well, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Tell us what root beers you like, what drinks you like, and give us suggestions on different drinks to try. We're always open to try anything.
Oh, yeah, guys. And until next time,
Grow on your roots.
and put some fizz in your mug.